Entering, yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Selected. Notification TA_W. Home team selections. New Mustang. Ready. Team settings. Entering. Fenced. Ohio selected. Kansas. Hawaii select. Army. Arkansas. Appalachia. Akron. Penn State. Defense. 3, 2, 4. Michigan 89 select. Ready. Ready. Home team selections. New Mustangs.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. The officials offer the
call,
deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Categories.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it to the back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
LB crosses here. Formation. Concept. There are 6. Cover 2. There. Tempo 2. Cover 2 invert.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They were really set up on the opening drive, but a big 3rd down coming here.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air, it's Ware. He's got the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Under fire! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Formation. Concept. There are 6. Cover 2 man. Play type. Blitz. Man. Zone blitz. Corner blitz 2.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
To the air, it's Ware. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they cover 42 yards on the drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Play hike, pass, run, inside handoff, barrier 7, inside zone.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The run from the shotgun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Outside.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. The give is to Smith. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Play pass, standard pass. Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering.
They didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Power is selected.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Y return mesh. Y empty and mesh post. Choice. Empty and slot curl. Flood switch. Drive.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces the 4th down.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye week sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Man zone arrow 2. Play blitz, zone blitz, corner blitz 2.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw, it's Ware. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Let's go! Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Oh, lack of concentration that time by the receiver. If he catches it, it's going to be a first down. You just have to look that ball in. Do what you do every single day in practice. In your sleep, that's a bad break for the offense early.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
There are 7 subcategories. Option is set to tight. 27 plays. You have 11 options.
And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Smash empty and slot, empty and mesh. Ceiling. Curl. Double moves.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game, divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers, it's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Smith. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to zone blitz 125 plays. You have 5 options. Zone, cover to zone. There are 3 categories. You have 42 options.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the single back. Gets it past the marker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And first down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Man coverage. There are 2 categories. 1 double play. Zone coverage. Blitz. Zone. Cover to contain.
First play of the period. First down here.
Spread.
Dropping back, it's Ware. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Spread.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Find space on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Here's the handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
Right. Max
on 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Flood, there are 12 categories. You have 22 options, or the bridge only HP scissors is selected.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Wheel.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Denmark. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground. Forces the 4th down. Throws that fist up in the air.
Cover 3 zone. There are 3 Cover 2 zone. Cover 2 drop.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Back to pass, it's Ware. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the set.
He tries to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Entering play call, completed smash, error 13, mesh.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
Short cross.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gonzalez. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Punch it out of the air. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here.
Short cross.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Texas.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Entering play call, text, slot cross, cheat slot, high-low, cheat slot cross.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Entering play call, double moves. There are 13 categories. You have 8 options. Choice pivot return is selected.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense wants to bring the heat. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Gonzalez. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Curl flats. Curls. Curl flat. Salem. Speed dig out. Smash dagger. Drive. Mesh. Flood drive.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Denmark. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Options. Flood drive is selected.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 34 yards is selected.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering post screen, you have college kick return.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
There are 8 categories. There are 13 subcategories. Option is set to smash 30. Enter. Coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart is selected. Entering. Depth chart screen. 1 row 59 columns. Left filter Penn State. Right filter QB slot. No. Slot 2. F. AH key. Slot 2. Slot 1. FWR. Slot 2. Slot. Slot. Three DRG. PWHG. Enter. Resume. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel. Entering play call. Smash barrier 30. Mesh.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
And what are they cooking up on 2nd and short? 3 receivers lined up to the left. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
HB choice. Flood switch. I'll go HB choice.
And first down for the offense.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening, throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to Johnson. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Entering play, keep, flood. There are 12 categories. You have 22 options. Orbit Regioni HD scissors is selected.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Unpack.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Choice.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
On the ground, it's Martin. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Empty and Slugger.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Wheel.
Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
There are 11 categories.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Categories. You have 17 options. HB stretch is selected.
Looking for just one more yard.
Left,
It's
right.
2nd and goal.
White 53. White 53.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Number 25.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Looking
You
for
have
the
15
tie with the extra
options.
point.
That attempt is selected.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd.
Entering play
And for a
call,
quick update, let's go to
college,
Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is getting dominated today, and, you know, the folks in Lawrence deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 16 to Louisiana Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered
Entering
with the
play
best
call,
studio
play
team in the
time. There are
business,
6
gentlemen.
zone
Oh, and how
coverage.
about that? I know
Cover
Kevin and
2
those guys will be
zone.
keeping
Cover
an eye
3.
on it for us.
Cover 3 sky. Cover 3 was patch. Cover 3 cloud.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
The handoff to Johnson. Plows through the defense.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. Touchdown, SMU! And Napa will give him the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Ohio. Bench white coast. Stick. Bench white coast. Stick and nod.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11.
Short cross.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
There are 6 categories.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Empty and slot girls.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
Curl flat corner.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Short cross.
Looking to throw again. Just a hair too much on it for this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Gonzalez. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
There are 11 categories.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
He'll try the left side. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Inside zone.
One of the things that makes this defense so hard to move the football against is their defensive line. That time, 4 guys on the field, and they're able to win. You saw that guy penetrate, get through the line of scrimmage. He gets the TFL. Big reason why they're winning today is the play of these guys up front.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13.
Right.
Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll try the run. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Trying play action. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover. Best case scenario. Offense back on the field. Trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Right.
The give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Throw up, trap, enter, concept. With slant, there are 6 categories. Wiggle slant. Stick.
Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Short cross. Short cross. Post.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Outside zone. There are 11
we asked
categories.
earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the
selection.
open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll try to slam it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Outside zone.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them, they're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Right.
Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Troy has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Mississippi State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. One of the most most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Back to throw, it's Lowry. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It didn't complete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Entering play call.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Spread.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll give it to Johnson. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Cover 2 man.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go in the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
He's got him. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. The offense changing the play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll move the tight end. They're going to ride this running back. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air, it's Lowry. Quickly to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
40.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
There are 11
and man, they pass on a chance
set to
take
counter
the
5
lead
plays.
in the 4th quarter.
Medium pass.
Man, I don't think I agree with that at all. They might regret this big time. A chance to go ahead, put some points on the board. Instead, they chose to be aggressive.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Give cushion.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Lowry. He's going for it all. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 5th play type, zone cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. Play type, blitz, man blitz, zone blitz, saw blitz 3, corner blitz 2.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
Pass.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Spread.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
LB cross free show 2. Slant blitz 3. Slant blitz 2.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down.
Audible.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete on third down.
Play call.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Corner. Zig.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
Play call.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15.
Zig.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gonzalez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the snap.
Keep flood, error, well, YSAL, string flood, compact, verticals.
They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier.
Post.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Outside zone. There are 11
I love that from
categories.
this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range. But now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Resume is select. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. First and goal, and a touchdown will win it. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win the...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.